All right, this next lesson would be on dissected form. So what that is basically imagining today what will happen if I cut through this ball and or any subject. And so like I just said, we have an egg and let's dissect it. And probably what happened is it's going to be something like this. There's some you can get a sense of where that internal volumes, making sure that the line weight is important, so we know this is this is this is in the top of the edge, which is so otherwise you can get if it can easily becomes the wire frames and we want to feel that depth. So anything. Well, take organic shapes. Imagine you dissect what's going on inside. Um, we can do it with marker first. Let's do that. What imagining? I'm doing almost like a exotic plants, planter plants. Some cactus coming out uh, from this whatever this shape is. So I have something like so opening. This opens up and coming out like this. So I feel like this opens it up, and here comes over. This is part of that. Comes like this. I'll poke some holes. Things coming out. Some stuff coming up on the inside. Feel the inner volumes. Here's inner volumes right here. I'll dark it. I'll come back with liner so you can see better. Right now I'm just trying to do this out of my head. Almost looks like a aquatic plants. Some kale or seaweed or stuff coming out. I like overlaps. Let's just put something overlap in the front. All right. Let's start with that. You can do anything. Like I have actually I've done this myself too. Did like a broken skull with stuff coming off on the I did like also a pla- a a skull like a planter. You got all this flower plants coming out. The reason I do flowers is because easier, now especially for demo, it's just quicker. I don't have to make sure it has to look perfect. But you can do anything. I say I'm just gonna do some cactus, I guess. This is kind of like the organic manipulation of form that we just did. I want most important get a sense what's going on inside. Do you see a thickness? Drawing through? I like to see how I'll put the center line this way. I'll shift it over and put this smaller one over this directions. To give a little bit of thickness. And usually when you build this thickness, you also think about what side is close to you versus the side that's away. Like for example, here probably going to be thinner, and versus here, going to feel thicker. Right? You always think about that. The that perspective allow that give you that sense of illusions, of three-dimensional illusions. That's what perspective does. I'm always com- I'm basically right now just coming out some abstract organic shapes. So I'm looking at negative space, looking at positive space, I'm looking at sizes different, scale different, I'm looking for alignments different. So we're gonna talk about this in the futures. Um, because when you think about designs, your visual communication, a lot of time you're actually dealing with two-dimensional idea, just two-dimensional shape, not actually not three-dimensional volumes. Three-dimensional volume again allow you to turn things in space, allow you to feel the dimensions, but it's not where the design comes in. The design comes in actually it's only 1 and 2D, the gestures and also shapes. So I look compared to this. So you can come up with anything. Again, I'm doing these plans just okay, just easier. I'm not need to worry about if this has to be perfectly accurate. But today, if I'm doing a some type of like say marine animals or fishes, I have to have to make sure proportions of that stuff has to be right, and then that takes time. So right now, just for the for the time reason, I just do something with slightly a little more, slightly a little more abstract. Again, really feel the inner volume, feel the exterior cross contour for also in this case exterior volumes. All right. So again, you can do only any perspective you like. You can go looking. You can do it from looking underneath. Darker the edge. You can do, and you can do whatever you like. Stuff coming out on the inside. Think about. I sometimes think about maybe pulling a string of cheese steak. How you pull it out. You see how the you can see the string of cheese got pulled. Something like that. Stuff coming out from the inside. Maybe this bee coming out from the beehive, right? All right. So you can do on imaginations, or you can have some type of reference that supports. And but this is the other exercise basically um, after the organic and geometric manipulation of form. And now when you guys also get visualize what happens inside when you dissect it. All right.